Warrior starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's KD in at the 3. So, Tim, relative to the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin. And as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson outside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Smith. Here's Eason. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
KD passes to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Moody. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for 2.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Pass to Smith. And it's Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And a late second-round pick, but Tim, Quentin Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. So they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now here's Thompson. 23 points his last outing. Unloads from 9. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 6.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Thompson, guarded by Curry. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Outside Butler. Curry against Thompson. Leans. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And Curry can beat you in every way. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter.
Now here's Durant. No scoring in this one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. Now, I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
To check out stats for Durant. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's getting around 28 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
And here's Thompson. He's got 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Smith against Butler. Pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. It's stolen by Green. There's the drive, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Back to Thompson. The 3 from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got his second bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 3. Got that bucket in no time at all. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Moody. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Şengün with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. Green with a screen for Butler. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith with it. Now Green defending. Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Warriors trail. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry from the arc. That shot is off.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Rockets leading by 3. Smith dishes to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Green, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith the pass to Shepard. Thompson sets the pick for Shepard. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And the Warriors also making a change. Richards is checked in. Horford with it. Still scoreless. Pass to Podziemski. Good on the triple.
You know, throughout his career, Green has been a reliable point forward, a big guy who can really orchestrate an offense.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 12. Right wing, Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Now, here's Thompson. Adams with the screen on heel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Now, here's Thompson. Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got 14 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Horford with it. Adams defending. Here's Hield. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Impressive display of focus there from Hield. Never lost sight of the rim.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Green. That one drops. He ties it up. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Adams. Hasn't made one yet. Shepard, the pass to Adams, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
They now take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. To the paint, here's Adams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
An little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Şengün's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Adams, no good on that one. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Horford the pass to Hield, and here is Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Rockets have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Reed Shepherd's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player, but adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
He hits both from the stripe. The Warriors trail. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Here's Shepherd. He has 5. 1:15 left in the first. Şengün against Kuminga. They double-team Şengün. 5 on the clock. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Over to the wing. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. 3-on-3. Fires it up. Butler, no good. The Rockets trail. Now Shepherd. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Butler. Over Finney-Smith. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Horford. And it's Podziemski in at the point. Shepherd with the ball. He's defended by Podziemski.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Pass to Horford. Now Butler. Butler takes it in. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, this is what Butler does to you. He puts it on the floor and goes hard at the defense.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. Oh, good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Butler. He has 6. Back to Hield. This one for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. It's trailed by 6. To the inside. Here's Okogie, covered by Hield. Lost to Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. Podziemski with it. 8 points for him. Horford the pass to Butler. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
And here are the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Left side Butler. Over Finney-Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Adams, the pass to Şengün. Misses the baby hook. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Horford. Now Kuminga. 3-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Shepherd. To Okogie. Shoots over Podziemski. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An extremely unselfish player. Shepherd loves to get others involved and create for his teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston making some changes. Durant comes in for Adams. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Al Horford. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Butler deciding where to go with it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Shepherd the pass to KD. From outside the arc, Green with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Shepherd, that's good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Curry after the Rockets pick up 3. Green kicks to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Şengün. Now, Shepherd. And the 3 off target.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Green dishes to Kuminga. And here is Butler. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
Pass to Finney-Smith. KD, that's for 2. No good that time. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night. But, of course, each opponent represents different challenges.
Rockets trail by 3. Outside, KD. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Torian Finney-Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Curry passes to Green. Butler against Smith. Butler making it happen inside.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
Durant kicks to Smith. Thompson in the post, guarded by Curry. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Butler. 10 points for him. Right side Curry. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now here's Butler. He had 16 points in the win against Portland.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hield finds Green. Pass to Curry. Tough shot, Curry.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Outside, KD. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
That's their first personal foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. That free throw good from Durant. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one. And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Smith outside. Here's Eason, defended by Moody. Smith the pass to Capella. Here's KD. Capella sets a screen for KD. Another miss by Houston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Golden State moving it around. Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Eason gets a wide open look. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Smith on the wing. Thompson looking for an opening. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Back to Curry. The turnaround Jay, and Thompson sends it back. Down low. Here's Smith. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Jackson Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
2. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Warriors shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
And here's Thompson. 20 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. And Durant gets double teamed. Yep, it counts. KD's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He's great basketball.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at Houston, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away. Do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
So as we switch gears to look at Houston, quite a battle for the Rockets in that first half.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Here's Curry. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now here's Curry. It's up a 3. Rebound by Smith.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Easton. Thompson outside. Shoots over Curry. Thompson misses. Warriors shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
That's a nice job by Butler playing through the whistle.
First team foul.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Durant, launches it, and Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
The drive by Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 22.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Curry. rebounded by Houston.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
KD, that's for 2. The rebound by Post.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Şengün. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Post. Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Eason. And here's Green outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. It's good with time running down on the shot clock. Thompson's got 24 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. It's Curry outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Post has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Back to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. 26 points from Amen Thompson.
And he doesn't get a lot of recognition for it, but Durant is a terrific passer.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And here is Durant after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Butler against KD.
Butler is a very physical player. He wants to get into your body and draw the whistle.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to be Thompson shooting. They get Stephen Curry. Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for Houston, Thompson. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Kevin Durant is second.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
Not a lot of wasted motions here. These guys, for the most part, get their points within the flow of the game.
And the basket by Kerr.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Smith outside. Back to Durant. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
It's good. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Durant. Over Moody. The Rockets with another miss.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle, Butler with the steal. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Smith. Now Thompson. To the inside. Şengün finds KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Curry. Latrey. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 5 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
That's a 2 from Butler. And it's KD with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Smith kicks to KD. And another 3 for Houston.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Now Podziemski. 8 points for him. Pass to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Outside Butler. There's the triple. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A beautiful reverse layup. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's Podziemski. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. 3 on 3. Pass to Thompson. Here's Eason. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. No one near Smith as he lets it go. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Green, the pass to Moody. Here's Curry. The off-balance finish. Curry.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. The Warriors shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Horford sets a screen for Hield from deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Oh, yes, the turnaround. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Hield outside. Pass to Kuminga. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kuminga's got 5 now.
And that is the kind of tough bucket they love seeing from Kuminga, just using that athleticism.
Outside, KD. Pass to Adams. Here's Finney-Smith. Houston needs to get a shot off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 4. Up top, Hield. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The Rocket shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Now here's Durant. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Horford is out there with Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in at the 1 spot. Now here's Şengün to take the lead. They get it again. Pass to Shepherd. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Warriors leading. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Şengün. Kuminga dishes to Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's good.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Here's Shepherd. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Şengün finds Finney-Smith. Back to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And that's now 10 points for Reed Shepherd.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Shepherd with the ball. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Capella missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Back to Horford. Pass to Butler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler at the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rockets trail by 5. Shepard with the ball. From downtown. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. From past the arc. Rebound by Okogie. The Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Hits the 3 from the wing. And the Warriors lead by 8.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
All right, let's go.
Houston making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Şengün finds KD. Over in the corner, Shepard. A basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Horford. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Now, here's Butler over Shepard. Butler, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to KD. And another 3 for Houston.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And here is Curry. Down low. Through contact, Butler puts it in.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
And the dunk by Capella.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Butler kicks to Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Durant. And Houston again with the bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Yep, that one goes.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Capella. Outside Durant. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now Podziemski. There's the pick. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's Shepherd on the assist by Şengün. And now a 4-point Houston lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to toss. So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepherd. And then for Golden State, Green, he's checked in for Horford. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Moody. A three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Durant. Puts up a deep three. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. They kick out to Hield. And stolen by Eason. Smith the pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 7 points for Smith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Three-pointer, Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Moody. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Now Butler. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Durant kicks to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
So the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Durant. Smith with a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Hield outside. Smith against Butler. Now Curry. 5 on the clock. Outside, Hield. Missed on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry outside. Outside, Green. Here's Butler. Oh, softly lays it in.
Oh, he has a knack for delivering delivering in big moments. Everyone in the building knew Butler was going to take that shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Quentin Post is checked in for Buddy Hield.
Wearing number 21, Quentin Post.
Stay City, let's hear it for your Raptors.
What's up?
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Now Eason for three. Rebounded by Curry.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Butler. Outside Green. Now Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To take the lead. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Durant against Butler, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Durant. It's in. Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
To maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
Curry gets inside and lays it in.
It's what we've come to expect over and over again. Steph Curry coming up big.
Thompson outside. Outside Smith. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. The three is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And here is Moody. Green up top. To take the lead. Şengün with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
That's line for your Rockets. Şengün taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ballgame.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Cleared away by Eason. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Play ball 3. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2. Eason.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Katie, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on, and I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, Katie.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do